So this is the button I'm going to use, and I'm going to just sew it on with just regular thread, nothing special. But a lot of times when you're using regular thread, it gets all twisty and it can be a real mess. So I've already done this to this thread, but this is just beeswax. Just run your thread right through, it just slides right through. And after you do that, you can actually feel the wax on there. And then a little trick is to put this on your ironing board and press it. It seals it. It's ready to go for sewing in your button without twisting. So here, this one's already finished. Okay, just a couple more tricks. I like to hide my knot. So I don't start right here stitching, I actually start on the inside and put my needle through to the front side. And you'll be able to feel your wax just a little bit as you pull it through. There you go. Make sure that you don't have any knots, because if you do already, it's going to be a disaster halfway through. So my knot is not in the back at all, it's hidden. And that's pretty much it. You're going to take the needle, put it through your button, and all the way down. Now, what about the shank? Some of these buttons, if you were using a blouse, you don't need a thread shank. What is a shank? It's this section underneath that keeps the button away from your top. See how much room I have there? So that allows the button hole to go over your button and slide. You'll notice a lot of jackets have a really long shank. So if your button doesn't have a shank, you might have to add one yourself. Again, if it's a lightweight blouse, you don't have to worry about it, but for this top, I would want to have a shank. So what that means is once I put the needle through the two holes of the button, check the back and make sure that your needle is going in and out pretty close to the original place. That looks pretty good. Again, leaving yourself a little bit of room underneath here for the shank that we're going to make. And I'm going to go back through. And I go in and out of each of these holes about 3 times. Go back through the other side, making sure I've got enough room for the shank. All right, I think you're getting the idea. I would go through one more time on each one, but I don't think you need to watch me do that. So I'm going to put my needle back through, and this time the needle's going to come out right between the fabric and the button. Again, making sure that I'm going in and out pretty close to where I've been on the back side. There you go, there's the back side. Looks pretty good. Get rid of that little bubble. Now on this side, we're going to make the shank. Now on a winter coat, the shank might be really tall, like 1/4 inch, but for this one, we just need a little bit of room. So I'm going to take the thread and just wrap it around the button. Just like that. You can kind of see what's happening as I do that. It's making a shank. Again, you can make this as long as you want. You would just have to make sure your button stayed away from the fabric enough. And when you're finished, just take your needle, put it back through the fabric, pretty close to where it was on the back side, and pull it tight. Just like that. So now I have my shank, my button is sewn in, I have that much room between the button and the fabric, and then back here I usually take this and put it right into the center again and tie a knot. Just like that. So the knots you never see. And to tie a knot, I just have a loop. If I can get that, a loop, and put the needle through twice, and then let it close into a little tight knot there. There you go. Pull this back through to the right side of or the wrong side of the fabric, or whatever. Either way is fine, and then just trim that off. So there's my button with a shank.